Hello, thank you for joining. This is Quarantunes for 5th grade band. I'm Mr. Spur. Quarantunes, Quarantunes, we're stuck inside with Quarantunes. So for today's lesson, we're going to begin with a breathing exercise. Then we'll move on to some sight reading. And then we'll end by looking at our Essential Elements book. So today, students will be able to sight read rhythms using halves, wholes, quarters, notes, as well as their relative rests. And then they'll play a melody using the first 5 notes, breath marks, and the above mentioned rhythms. So let's begin with our breathing exercise. Let's do some tactical breathing with the metronome. And let's set it to 70. So we'll do breathe in for 4, out for 4. We'll do it 4 times. 2, ready, breathe in. We're going to do that again, only this time we're going to play our first 5 notes, but we're going to start from our top note, F, and go all the way to our bottom note, B flat. That might be a G to a C for clarinets and trumpets. So here we are, set position. Make sure your feet are flat, your lumbar is curved, your head's forward, and your instruments in the right position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Excellent. Let's take a look at the rhythm of the day. Before we do our sight reading, I just remembered I wanted to show you something really quick and just kind of see how all of our notes as far as the rhythm goes compare with each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw what we call a rhythm tree. So in this rhythm tree, what we're going to do is we're going to take the notes with the largest value, and then we're going to cut them in half and let them branch out into smaller notes. So the biggest note that we've worked with so far would be our whole note. Let me write whole note. It's 4 beats long. Now, what happens when you take a whole and you cut it in half? We could even draw a pie chart right here. As you can see, that's a whole. Okay? Now, if we take the whole and we cut it in half, we now have 2 halves. Same thing happens with the whole note here. We cut those in half, and then we get 2 half notes. Now, going back to our pie chart, if we take the halves and then we cut those in half, we now have quarters. Same thing happens with the half note. If we take the half and we cut those in half, then we're going to get quarter notes. So, as you can see, right here in the rhythm chart, 4 quarters equal to 1 whole. You can also have 2 halves equal to 1 whole. What you could also do is take just 2 quarters and a half, and then that can equal a whole as well. You see, everything fits within each other, okay? You just have to make sure you know how long each of these notes are. Now let's take a look at our rhythm of the day. Here's the rhythm of the day. First, we're going to count it cold. Next, we will figure out how to count it, and then we'll count it one more time, and finally get to play it with our band instruments. So, I'm going to slow down tempo to 60. Here we are. Let's count it. And 1, 2, ready, count. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Take a moment now to pause the video, write the rhythm on the board, and then together we're going to figure out how to count this. So measure 1's got a whole note that's 4 whole beats long. It starts on beat 1, and we're going to hold that one for 4 beats. Measure 2, we have a quarter note, quarter rest, and a half note. The quarter note is on beat 1, takes up a whole beat. The quarter rest is on beat 2, but because it's a rest, it's a beat of silence. We're going to leave it alone. And then we have the half note, starts on beat 3. Half note's 2 beats long, so we hold it for beats 3 and 4. Let's take a look at measure 3. We have a half note and a half rest. The first note of the measure, half note's on beat 1. We hold it for beats 1 and 2. And then we have the half rest, that is 2 beats long as well, but they're 2 silent beats. So we're going to leave those blank. Measure 4, we have 3 quarter notes and a quarter rest. So first quarter note's on beat 1. Second quarter note is on beat 2. Third quarter note is on beat 3. And then the quarter rest is on beat 4, but that's a beat of silence. So leave it blank. Measure 5, we have a whole rest. That's 4 beats of silence. So we'll leave that blank. And then the last measure, we have a quarter rest followed by a half note and a quarter note. Quarter rest is on beat 1. We'll leave that blank. Half note is on beat 2. We hold that for 2 beats, so that's beats 2 and 3. The quarter note is on beat 4. Let's try counting this out again with the click. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Let's now play this rhythm on our instruments. We're going to play this on a concert F. So that would be a G for some of you. Here we go. 2, ready, play. Actually, let's stop there for a second. I actually want to give you some time to prep for that first breath. So we're going to take 4 whole beats to breathe in, and then we'll play. Also remember, you can use the rests as times for you to prepare for your breath. Okay, here we are. Set position. Breathe in. 2, ready, play. Very good. Now let's open up our Essential Elements book. Let's open up our books to page 7, number 25. We're going to play Lightly Row. So, we're going to first count this out. Next we'll say pitch names. Then we'll finger along and say pitch names. And then finally we'll get to play. So, before we do, I want us to make a couple of changes on this. So, get out your pencils, locate measure 2. We have quarter, quarter, half note, breath mark. I'd like you to color in that half note, draw a rest by the breath. We're going to breathe there. Same thing for measures 4 and 6. Color in the half note, draw in the quarter. Measure 6, color in the half note, draw in the quarter. You can do the same thing for measure 10. Color in the half note, draw in the quarter. And then measure 12. Color in the half note, draw in the quarter. And then measure 14. Color in the half note, draw in the quarter. And then I'd like you to locate measure 8. I want you to write a 4 underneath the breath mark telling you you're going to breathe on beat 4. One other thing, so this whole exercise is like 16 measures long. I think for just today, we're only going to focus on measures 1 through 8. Okay? So, it just gives us less to worry about. Tomorrow, we'll focus on measures 9 through 16, and then we'll get to play the whole piece. Okay? So, measures 1 through 8 with the 4-stage process. Here, and I'll write it quickly on the board for you here. Give me a second. There we go. So first we'll count, then we'll say pitch names and slide positions, then we'll finger and slide, and finally we'll get to play. Here we are with the Met. 2, ready, and count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Just like that. So make sure that you are breathing in those breath marked areas. Okay? Next, we're going to say pitch names, starting with C instruments. And 1, 2, ready, and go. F, D, D, E flat, C, C, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, 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 D, D, E flat, C, C, B flat, D, F, F, B flat. Now, C instruments, it's your turn. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and G, E, E, F, D, D, C, D, E, F, G, 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 E, E, F, D, D, C, E, G, G, C. Trombones, I have not forgotten about you. We're going to say slide positions. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 4, 4, 3, 6, 6, 1, 6, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 6, 6, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1. Alrighty, now we're going to finger along or slide along and say note names or slide positions. You can just rewind the video and then do that. Please make sure you're actually rewinding and doing it with the pre-recorded material. Don't cut corners. The only person that you're going to be fooling is yourself. Okay? And then finally, we're going to play it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Oh, hold on. Let's take a moment to breathe in for 4, and then we're going to play. Set position. Breathe in. And play. So, something I would like you to be aware of while you're playing that song. I know a lot of us get in the habit of breathing after every single measure. What I would like you to do is I want you to try playing that again, rewind and play, but this time I want you to only breathe where the breath marks are. I know it's really tempting to breathe after measures 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and breathe after all of them, but we need to start building endurance with this. So just focus your breaths only at the end of measures 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay? That's the lesson today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always contact me through the methods written on the board. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time, and stay safe out there.